Thanks everyone for being here. Could you start by introducing yourselves? Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name's Dr. Sarah Nelms, and I'm a lecturer at the University of Exeter down in the Cornwall campus, and I'm based in the Centre for Ecology and Conservation.
I'm Ruth Williams. I'm the Marine Conservation Manager for Cornwall Wildlife Trust.
Hi, I'm Rob Deaville. I work at the Institute of Zoology and I manage the Cetacean Strandings Investigation Programme, which investigates strandings in England and Wales.
The project that you guys are supervising concerns marine mammals bycatch, and I wanted to ask you first if you could just walk me through where the idea came from for this PhD project.
Through our work and through support from people like Ruth and the team in Cornwall, we've learned that bycatch is the main direct man-made cause of mortality in cetaceans in UK waters, and I've seen it year in, year out, every year consistently, as has Ruth and others, unfortunately, around the southwest. And I think it's the number of cases we've seen, the variety of cases we've seen, and just the consistent impact from bycatch. That's always been something that's been quite profound for us within the programme. And I think as a group, we're all really keen to try and address this, learn more about it, and hopefully try and mitigate their impacts in the future.
Can you just explain bycatch?
So it's when you catch something by accident, and it could be cetaceans, it could be seals, it could be seabirds, it could be other fish species.
Can you walk me through your different expertise that you're bringing to the project?
Well, yeah, so in terms of the whole team, we've got people working on marine vertebrate ecology and conservation, sort of the biology and ecology aspects, based here at the University of Exeter. We've got kind of conservation practitioners like Ruth at the Cornwall Wildlife Trust. We've got veterinary pathologists like Rob and James Barnett, who actually carry out the postmortems on the stranded marine animals. And we've also got two oceanography academics, one based at Plymouth Marine Lab and one based at Heriot-Watt. And so they'll be using kind of modelling approaches to understand where stranded animals might be originating from, so where the bycatch interactions might actually be happening. And also we've got a kind of social scientist from Plymouth Marine Laboratory as well, who'd be kind of looking at the attitudes and behaviours of the fishers themselves and kind of how we can consider their opinions and their views in developing solutions to bycatch.
Like Rob, I've been working on strandings for many years, and we train up volunteers to go down to the beach in all winds and weathers to record the animals in situ, determine if they're suitable enough to go for post-mortem. It's a slow progress, and I think this project will really help and collect some of the evidence that we need to fill in some of the gaps that we're still missing at the moment.
Well, for the first year, probably as at many PhDs start, will be a systematic review of the literature, just to understand kind of what's already out there. So that will obviously be desk-based, and that's a really good way of the student and us to kind of understand what was already being researched, what's already being published, and pull everything together. There's the opportunity for the student to go out to stranded animals with the strandings teams and be involved in the post-mortem examination. Some of those I think will probably be in a post-mortem examination facility in Cornwall. But also I think there's opportunities for the student to visit Rob's facility at the Institute of Zoology in London as well. So that would be really cool. And then the supervisor at Heriot-Watt has offered for the student to go and visit the Heriot-Watt facility as well. So although the student would be based in Cornwall, they would have the opportunity to travel to Scotland. There's a lot of opportunity for the student to go and meet different people, different research groups, and try out different facilities as well.
I wanted to ask you how potential applicants should contact you.
I'm happy to be the point of contact. So my email address is sarah.nelms@exeter.ac.uk. And if there's any specific questions for any of the other supervisors, then I'm happy to kind of loop them in as well. I think probably the most obvious routes would either be further academic research, so you could stay on and be a postdoctoral researcher after the PhD and then stay in academia, or there's kind of more policy related roles. So you've got things like Natural England and other kind of governing bodies around the UK.
And I would also say there's the sort of technical side as well. So the development of mitigation solutions. You know, that could be through policy, but there's also technical innovation as well that could help into this.
I mean, this is very much the most important policy issue that we deal with in cetacean science, not just in the UK, but globally. You know, bycatch causes global impact across lots of different marine mammal species and other species too. There's a lot of work going on in the UK at a national level. This will fit within that. So again, that person would have the opportunity to try and engage directly at a policy level, which is something quite unique. I think most PhDs don't really have that opportunity.
Oh, well, you must be really pleased to be working together on this and be going forward with this project.
We've known each other for a while, but this is a great opportunity to do some cool stuff together.
It is.
It's brilliant.
It's great to link with sort of academic research and policy and, you know, the NGO side of things and the campaign and lobbying element that we do to get that holistic stuff that Sarah was talking about earlier is fantastic.
I think it's just worth saying that all the supervisors are really nice people. Like, we've all worked together for quite a long time, and we obviously know each other, which I think helps from a student's point of view. And we're just all like, nice people. So hopefully that will, give the student an even better experience as well.